World ranking points decides who goes to the World Cup. So you want to be up there. You want to be top 12 at least. We're going to take a look at Strefan's Swamgambit now. Should be a good match. Looks like a 20% win rate currently from Strefan, but he, again, hasn't played too many matches yet. So an important round win here for him. Hopefully he can get it. We'll see. Swamgambit as well with 67% win rate, but also very few matches played, so impressive. But we'll see how he fares as he plays more matches here. They have a similar accuracy there, similar guess time. Should be a pretty close matchup. I'm excited. We'll see where they're standing right now. Strefan 32nd and Swamgambit in 40th. But again, really has not played many games at all, Swan, so this should be a good chance for him to move up.
He's played one, I believe. I think he's literally played one match.
Oh yeah,
he won 2-1, and that's it. He was supposed to have another one, but it got canceled. I think technical difficulties or something. But yeah, Swan's literally played one match, so he's actually doing okay, even if it doesn't look like it in the table.
Yes, very true. I forgot about that cancellation. So yes, he has only played one. That other match of his will happen sometime off stream. We do see 0 points here, round one.
Yep, similar guesses. Players probably seeing the mountains on both sides, which is a very common clue for Akureyri in the north of Iceland. So, not much to say about that one. This looks like North America, though. US or Canada. We might see some more significant damage dealt in this round.
Definitely possible here. Players moving, but not finding much. You think Swan is using his phone as a cam right now?
Yes, it looks like it.
I think so.
That might have been the technical difficulty that delayed the start.
It's true. Could have been for sure. The iPhone cam works. You know, we take it.
Yep. Man, this is a bit rough as a moving round. It looks like there just isn't any information within a minute of the start. So, both players are just going to have to try and vibe guess.
Yeah, vibe guess whatever they can. We have an Illinois here from Swan. Where will Strefan follow? He does have a guess in, and it's close. Looks like he's in Minnesota, but it's North Dakota, close to the border. That's big points for Strefan there. That's 3,000 damage.
That's a great guess. Looked pretty Canada-like, so guessing up there does make sense, although, again, Swan's guess makes sense as well. I think you get a lot of those sort of directional streets in Illinois, too, and that very flat landscape would have worked, too, so unfortunate for Swamgambit, but nice guess from Strefan.
Very nice. We moved around 3. We have 2 times multiplier now. That's something. We have a Sweden in Zoom here from Strefan near Stockholm. Swan yet to open the map.
Yeah, Swan's got a couple signs. I don't know if he's able to tell the language from that. Looks like it. Yep. Makes sense. It's sort of flat but slightly hilly landscape you get in Sweden. It's almost like a hybrid between Norway and Finland. So, very similar guesses from both players. And they're right on it.
Very similar. Right there. Strefan a little closer. Holds his lead. Still flawlessing.
Round number 4. Is this a Russia? Or is it like a Serbia? I'm not sure.
It might be a Serbia. I can't tell. Yeah, I think it... Ooh, I kind of like that. We have no antenna here on the Google car, which can be pretty indicative of Serbia.
Should be Serbia,
to... Yeah,
or North Macedonia, but there is a flag there.
Yeah, there was a Serbian flag there by the looks of it. We'll see if the players can find any helpful information here. Maybe a town name, something like that. It can be hard to find town names within towns, actually, so sometimes it's better to go out of them, which seems like Swan might be heading that direction. You get out, you get some, you know, more rural signs that tell you where the towns are. Those can be quite helpful.
Looks like neither has found much, though. Both just gonna guess kind of in the middle. One Kragujevac, one Belgrade, and it's pretty much the same distance from them.
But Strefan holding a flawless there.
Yep, he's been playing solidly so far. There hasn't been a lot of info so far. This has almost felt more like a no-moving game, just given the players have not found much. But surely this round they get something, I would think.
Surely, there they are. There's the signs. That's something. They don't look too important, however, but it's more signs than in some of these previous rounds. See if they can find anything even more helpful here.
Yeah, we're going to be in Spain. We had Spanish language on the signs, but that town is going to be very small, so Strefan's just going to leave and see if he can find some sort of highway number or something along those lines.
This is just what I was talking about last round. Sometimes it's better to kind of get out of the town area. Then you see the signs that can help, like this.
Rioja, it's an autonomous community, and not only that, but it's a very small one, which means Strefan's likely to be quite close, and Swamgambit is not close. Yep. Actually 5K. Wow.
Wow, what a 5K from Strefan. So impressive. And it takes the game. Just flawless. He just flawless Swamgambit moving.
Really well played by Strefan, and maybe some of that moving practice that he did yesterday paying off for him there. But did a great job getting out of town, realizing there might be some info on the outside like that, finding the autonomous community, knowing what it was, and finding the 5K. Well played.
Very impressive stuff. We're going to go on to no move now. Swan, not looking too happy about the way that went. But Swan, you can lock in. It's anybody's game. We're going to move on to no moving. Should be good. Does Strefan have a bit of a blanket there hung up as a background?
Yeah.
He does. Okay, cool.
It's attached to like a punching bag by the looks of it.
Maybe in between matches, that's how he warms up. Hits the punching bag.
Maybe you should do it right now. Intimidation.
Yeah.
Tactic.
That would be some sort of intimidation tactic.
Between games just starts. Yeah.
Imagine they could see each other's cams, and so what they do is
exactly.
In between, he's just like doing that.
Like Consus with the knuckle cracking. Like.
Yeah, exactly. But even like taking it way farther, getting involved in the punching bag. Like, come on.
I mean, if I was Swamgambit, I'd be scared. That's for sure.
Or he brings it to a LAN. Imagine he brings the punching bag so that in between matches he can really intimidate his opponents.
I like the strategy for sure.
I'm sure it'd pay off. Somebody would get a little intimidated. We go to no move. We're in. We're locked.
This is, again, both players will know this. You have the low camera. The blur under the car is super wide, which tells you you're in Switzerland or Japan, but that wasn't Japan, so.
Strefan still has not taken damage here from Swan. Let's see if that can change round 2.
Yeah, the double flawless would be quite impressive. I think we saw Radu do that to
we did.
89 in week 1. I don't know if we've seen it since, though.
Looks like we got a Thailand here by the looks of it. Some Thai language.
Yellow center line, Thai poles, yep. A lot of very good clues for Thailand. Question is where? I like the Bangkok guess. It looks very flat, sort of urban. It wouldn't shock me. Was he going Chiang Mai? That's interesting.
Wow. Well, that's going to be a big difference. That Swan's hit back, finally taking big damage off of Strefan. That's 2k damage.
See Strefan frustrated with himself, thinking, why the heck did I do that? I am surprised that he did that. It was a risk, because, I mean, it could have been Chiang Mai, but it's just less likely. Ooh, Brazil, very empty landscape. Reminds me maybe of, like, Mato Grosso, or like Western Bahia, or Tocantins. You get this kind of landscape. Western Bahia I like a lot, and Mato Grosso. Okay, well, those are the two options. Strefan's switching to Mato Grosso now, though. Swamgambit has a road that lines up pretty well. Yeah, he could have it. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see here. Strefan, I don't think has placed a marker down yet, but he's definitely zoomed in.
Yep.
Oh, he has
He's
placed
thinking
one
about
down.
Western Bahia, but he's still in Mato Grosso for now. Swamgambit, I mean, heck, he could be on the 5K. He's got a road that lines up really well. Nope. Okay.
It is just farther west.
That is.
But that's big points again for Swan. Swan's really making a comeback here. See if he can hold it. Maybe he takes the dub. Maybe we go to NMPZ, or will Strefan make a comeback here? We're on round 4 now, 2.5 times damage. The multis have racked up a bit. We appear to be in a Tunisia round by the looks of things.
Yep.
Swan with a quick zoom.
Instantly going for GeoGuessr. I like it. I mean, it's pretty dry. Makes sense that we'd be towards the southern part of the country. Strefan a little more north. Okay.
Pays off for Strefan. That last second move a little farther north gets him 725 damage there to Swan.
Small hit, but a hit nonetheless. Needs to make the comeback, and that's the way to start.
He's got to do it somehow. Round 5, 3 times damage here. Pretty rural location. We do have some signs and things like that, and possibly some low cam. Yep, so should just be Japan.
Probably north is my thought. Yeah.
It feels quite north.
I thought it could even be more north than that, which, yep, Strefan is going for. Yep.
Wow, works out really well for Strefan there. 3 times damage. Big hit back. However, Swan still has a lead. However, that lead is pretty small now.
Something about the vegetation felt very north, almost Hokkaido about that round, so I like the guess a lot from Strefan.
Agreed, round 6 here. Looks like a Canada, I would assume.
It is. I don't know if that sign, there was a sign in the distance, I don't know if they can tell what the language is from that. I can't, but their screens are larger than mine. It's a tough one.
Definitely tough. I like possibly just like far north Saskatchewan maybe, or far north Manitoba, something along those lines could make sense to me, but also could very well be Ontario. A lot of options here.
Hard to call. I do like gravel shoulder. I like the idea of like a North Manitoba, Sask too. Yeah, it's tough though. Could even be Alberta.
Definitely could. Oh wow, Swan going Manny.
Manitoba. It's different, so this could be game.
It is the far north Saskatchewan. Strefan with 3.5 times damage. That's going to take him the game. Swan with an impressive start, but could not see it all the way through. Strefan impressively taking the game 2-0.